content marketing is one of the best ways to take your business from brand new to profitable, and I know from firsthand experience, it is 100% responsible for the success of my own business, and it can do the same for you too, with the right plan, of course. So today, I'm sharing with you the 3 steps you need to take to get the most out of your content and reach more people so you can start bringing in those profits on a larger scale. So first of all, let's talk about what content marketing is not. You're probably familiar with traditional marketing, which is a lot more sales driven. Content marketing is the opposite of that. It's a way of positioning yourself as the expert and educating your audience so that you gradually build trust, with the end result, of course, being a sale. So you're just not being so obvious about it. And yeah, it may seem like a slower way to scale, but it's definitely the most sustainable and effective way to retain customers in the grand scheme of things. Marketing has evolved significantly even in just the past 5 years. Content marketing is also 62% less expensive than traditional marketing, yet it can bring in 3 times as many leads for your business. Because when you dole out valuable information, customers begin to build trust with you and your brand. And I know it can be hard switching from sales to more of a teacher mindset, but this will definitely set you apart from your competitors. So now that you understand why content marketing reigns supreme, let's break down my strategy for using it to your advantage. So step 1, you want to decide on the content format that makes the most sense for you and your business. There's definitely no shortage of formats and platforms to share your knowledge on these days, but the big 3 are going to be blogs, podcasts, and videos. Hey, kind of like this one. Now, blogs are probably going to have the lowest barrier to entry because it's just fewer moving parts, right? It's also an easy format to outsource a lot of the work on, and the right keyword can make a huge difference without too much extra work. The downside to blogging is that because nowadays videos and podcasts have taken over our feeds, that personal branding touch is just not quite the same in writing. Which brings me around to podcasting. So this format adds a level of complexity because there's more pre-production as well as post-production that needs to happen. However, your potential customer will definitely feel like they know you on a much deeper level by tuning in and listening to your voice. You also get the benefit of how someone consumes it. They don't need to be locked into a screen. They can go for a walk or listen in during a long commute. You're essentially along for the ride as they go about their daily routine, which can be a great shortcut to building a relationship with you. Now, for our third option with video, you have the same elements of creating a podcast, but you're also adding in another layer with the visuals. And while video does require more of a watcher's undivided attention usually, the final result of even a few videos being watched is the illusion of a much deeper connection to you and your brand. And what I recommend here is deciding on just one of those 3 main content formats and just going all in on it. So you want to keep in mind all of those pros and cons I mentioned, but also think really hard about which of these content types your most ideal customers would gravitate toward the most. Busy on-the-go types might really be into a podcast that they can multitask with, while someone else might already be a regular YouTube viewer and your videos may be just the thing they need. So balance that out with what you know that you'll enjoy and be able to stick to, and you'll have your answer on your format type. Okay, step 2 is coming up with a schedule and sticking with it. So content marketing works better than anything else in building a long-term brand, but the catch is you gotta be consistent with it to see big results. So make sure that you think through a reasonable schedule that you know you can stick to. Even if that's starting off with less content, just knowing what you can commit to will set you up for success. With that being said, my recommendation in a perfect world is to produce weekly content with whatever format that you decide to go in on, if at all possible. And I can say that once you gain momentum with whatever frequency you decide on, it's going to become easier and easier to build on that with more content. And one thing that really helped me was to be able to batch produce. So, batching your content is going to let you focus on that task for a short time. Then you can go back to all the other parts of your business that need attention too. So for instance, I shoot 2 months worth of YouTube videos in 1 week. Then I don't really need to do it again for another few months. So block off a week and either write or record everything. Then just focus on the post-production logistics after. And I recommend planning your content based on the 3 stages of your sales funnel: top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom funnel. So the short and sweet explanation of this is that top of funnel content is for your colder leads. These are people who are brand new to your content and where the majority of your how-to style of content should live. If you're a bookkeeper, maybe this content would entail how to use QuickBooks. Middle of funnel content is content geared towards helping your lukewarm leads make a decision. So this is a great place to share, side-by-side comparisons of products or services. And again, this is going to position you as the expert who's done all the research and can give an informed opinion. Now, bottom of funnel content is for your warmest leads and includes content that encourages the viewer to take that next step. And it's typically where things can get a little bit more salesy with sharing reviews and maybe even a discount or a free offering. So if you were wondering, Wes, this is great and all, but when does it actually make me money? This is where you get to sell in roughly 1 in 4 of your pieces of content. And all 3 of these content components are necessary ingredients when you're creating your content marketing plan, with a big focus on that top of funnel educational piece. Okay, time for step 3, promoting your content. So of course, word of mouth is great, but unfortunately, you can't really rely on it or just hope that people will spread the word for you. That's where SEO comes in, or search engine optimization. So depending on what format you settled on, this is going to vary, but the fundamentals are pretty much the same from content type to content type. So your brainstorming time is a great opportunity to research and figure out what keywords are going to be most helpful for expanding your content reach. And for more info on keyword research, just watch this video right here. Other options for promoting your content are through social media and emails. So when it comes to social media, however, the algorithms are always changing and not always favorable for organic posting, in which case it may be time for some pay to play, meaning putting a little bit of money behind your posts in order to get more eyeballs on them. I'm talking paid ads here. And email marketing can also be super beneficial to providing that value sale formula. If you have an email list, more on that later, at the end of the day, this formula of 80% value to 20% sales is what's really going to push your content marketing to the next level, and something you need to keep in mind as you develop that overall content marketing strategy. And when it comes to measuring your conversions and your overall return on your content marketing investment, I won't lie to you and say it's as cut and dry as something like Facebook or Google Ads. The truth is, you won't always know that that new sale that came in this morning is due to your podcast, or that your new client call came from YouTube. And it will take some time to build the kind of following that's going to build your bottom line. But if you follow this formula and create really solid, helpful content, the rewards will come. Before you know it, every new consultation call with a new customer is going to start with, "I can't believe I'm talking to you. I watch your videos all the time." Now let's talk about that super beneficial formula for email marketing I just mentioned, so that you can master it in 42 times your money. Yes, you can get $42 for every dollar you put into it when you play it smart. So click through to this video and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that.